As a YouTube creator, are they hitting you with, "Oh, your time is up. Oh, this is becoming really popular," or "You should try again tomorrow," or "Something went wrong"? That's somebody ripping you off, fool, on a doppelganger account, and you're doing too much. And they don't want you to do too much. They got what they wanted. The script, your literally the script that you write to make those videos come out like glass clear, like my videos. They take the script and they rip me off for it. One, because they need it. Two, because I'm not allowed any wealth. They keep me homeless on the streets. Tried to murder me a bunch of times over this stuff. But all I'm going to tell you is they ripped off all my mathematics that makes this type of stuff, and they ripped off my magnetic cameras that makes this type of stuff. My cameras see in a magnetic field, like just like a mirror, just like looking in a mirror. Same thing. My mathematics backs it all up. And they keep ripping me off. Trump organization, Trump media. You know, those synagogues, those Roman Catholic churches, those Mormons, Freemasons, folks. There's a good and the evil to both sides. Some people are just too damn greedy, dog. They have to hurt people. They have to molest children. Don't you know ultra orthodox slave trade laws? Roman Catholic slave trade laws are the worst, dog. Um, Mormon slave trade laws, baby bride wives. California still has a baby bride wife law. Zero age, just the judge's signature. That's a Freemason, by the way. That's a rabbi. That's a priest. Um, Bohemian Grove Owl Society. The Franklin cover up is Epstein files. Been going on forever. And they won't quit. They're the pornographers. They're the human traffickers. They're the drug dealers. The big ones, dog. They're the pharmaceutical companies. They're all the pharmaceutical companies. And one thing they like to do is spread disease. That's victory. Hail Sieg Heil. The Heil in Yiddish, Hebrew, Spanish, German. It's a mixed language. It means victory through disease, famine, starvation, drugs, alcohol, whatever demoralize somebody, so they can win a war or get a hold of you, because they're not very strong people. They're actually really weak. They're cowards. The cuckoo dog. They're, they lose their personal power. But most of them can't fight. Cuckoo. They got to use all the weapons in the world because they won't get to spend all that money in the new realm, the new Jerusalem. They want all those. They want those little fucking babies and shit. They eat children. They eat little boys and enslave the women. Yep, and they inbreed. So under their laws, an uncle can marry his niece, or brother and sister can get married, and then it's that Sacred Heart ritual called Jesus. Fuck your Jesus, man. That's a satanic ritual. If anybody says, "Oh, I believe," no, fuck you. It's a satanic ritual for eating human meat in Corpus Christi. You know what I mean? You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice somebody to take your place to play for the Father's sin. So the father of a house, when a father of a house molests his children, or grandfather molests his grandchildren, or their mother or grandmother does it, that family has to have somebody to take their place, play for the Father's sin. Do you get what I'm saying? They're always looking for somebody to sacrifice in their place. It's called passing the Spirit or the Passover. You know, like the donkey. The first donkey born is a special donkey. It's supposed to be like blessings and stuff. So the donkey gets to go live in the field for free, live free and not have to work. But they have to pass the spirit of that donkey onto a goat, where they do burnt offerings and barbecue it. Same with baby Jesus, Bohemian Grove Owl Society, the cremation of care. You know that Nazi soap to wash their cares away. They're the ones who murdered us. You murdered my grandmother's people. She was Polish. I'm not a Nazi, but you always call me one.